The Patriotic Alliance is today unveiling its manifesto in Eldorado Park. Among their promises to voters is dealing with crime and illegal immigration, as well as providing jobs and other services within the wards that they intend to win. Newzroom Afrika reporter Nickolaus Bauer is live for us at the Midas Stadium in Eldos. Nickolaus, so the Patriotic Alliance has set itself a target in very specific areas, Eldos being one of them. Why is that?
Well, the Patriotic Alliance has always claimed to be a party not just for one part of the South African population. Indeed, some people have labelled this a coloured party, but Timikile, they've claimed that they're a party for all South Africans and have essentially taken up the baton of coloured issues, but that doesn't mean that they're just specifically focusing on that vote. However, in terms of the campaigning that they've been done, and indeed the place where they've chosen to do their election manifesto, well, that tells a little bit of a different story. Maybe let's try and find out exactly the thinking behind it with their Deputy President, Kenny Kunene, who joins me now. Mr. Kunene, thank you very much for joining us on Newzroom Afrika. Some people have accused the Patriotic Alliance of being a party for only coloured issues. What's your response to that, especially seeing as though you've decided to launch your manifesto in Eldorado Park?
We are not a coloured party, we are a colourful party. However, when you look at the political table around in South Africa, the coloured voice is not there. All political parties that are led by black people find their roots in the black communities. Parties that are led by white people find their roots in the white communities. Parties that are led by Indian people find their roots in the Indian communities. So PA is led by a coloured giant, and therefore we find our roots in the coloured communities. However, we are a non-racial party, and I'm black. I'm the co-founder of this party. But we looked around and said, it cannot be right. We cannot unite this country fully if the colours are excluded around the political table. So yes, we do highlight the coloured agenda in as much as we highlight the black agenda, the white agenda, the Indian agenda.
What does Gayton McKenzie and Kenny Kunene's Patriotic Alliance bring to the table this local government election? What is your biggest promises? Maybe just give us the top 3 things that you will do should you be in power in various metros and municipalities on November the 2nd.
Nick, I think it is premature for me to highlight those because the press is going to talk about them. And I think it's only fair that we give him that. But let me give you one major one. Corruption is the cause of everything wrong in this country. We need to begin to be a government that asks itself, where did it go wrong? How do we correct it? This is how we correct it, Nick. We must begin to say, who manages the monies of the people properly? When you put your money, when you go back, it's there. It's the banks. Now, as a government, as municipalities, we must manage the public purse better than the banks. We must begin to say who welcomes guests better than anyone. It is the hotels with their reception and the concierge. We must begin to say our offices, public offices, must welcome the citizens better than hotels because we are the servants of the citizens. We must then say we need to face corruption head on. We must not massage it. We must face it head on. We must not treat corruption according to our factional alliances like it happens in the ANC. When you are corrupt, you must be dealt with.
So zero tolerance for corruption is definitely a strong message here. One other thing that I've picked up on in terms of the campaigning that's already been done, I understand that you're unveiling your manifesto today. Gayton McKenzie has been very specific, saying that illegal immigration is going to be dealt with very harshly in terms of what he calls illegal foreigners in various communities taking away job opportunities and such. Is that really a local government issue? I mean, would you have the competency to deal with illegal immigration, say, even if you were in charge of the city of Johannesburg on the 2nd of November? Some might argue that's a bit populist.
Yeah, it is a local issue. Remember that when the raidings happen in the city of Joburg, it will be the Metro Corps that do the raidings. The Metro Corps are under the mandate of the city. So it starts with the city and it goes to national government. So wherever we take over, we are going to deal with the issue of illegal immigrants, illegal foreigners decisively. And when we talk about illegal foreigners, we are not just talking about people from Africa. We're talking about illegal foreigners from China, from Serbia, from Australia, from Netherlands, from the USA. Whoever does not have the right papers to be in this country, we have to deal with such people.
Last but not least, Mr. Kunene, I mean, this is a party that's been formed by two former convicts. You make no secret about that, and you say that that's part of your legacy, and you can understand in depth the challenges that South Africa is facing based on your history there. What is your message of redemption as a party, though, in terms of the Patriotic Alliance? I mean, you've drawn people from all corners of this particular community, Eldorado Park, which is facing a long list of social problems. How do you think you and Gate McKenzie are well placed based on your history to deal with these issues?
Let me first clarify why we are in Eldorado Park. Number one, Eldorado Park gave us 2 wards in the by-elections. So it was only fair to give Eldorado Park the honor to host our manifesto launch here. They won those wards with serious margins. We have done our bit. The people that you see here believe in second chances. They know what we have done for this country. And the president will speak extensively on that when he gives his manifesto launch and when he gives his speech. Can we wait for him to delve much on it? But I want to say to you, at least we are from prison. Those who are leading are still on their way to prison. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kenny Kunene. Eldorado Park is being painted the light green of the Patriotic Alliance, and we wait with bated breath to see what Gayton McKenzie has to say when that official manifesto launch gets underway. He should be due on the stage within the next hour. Nickolaus
Bauer, thank you very much for that live update from Eldorado Park.